Okay, sir. Now you can start.
So myself, Dr. Chinmay Kenkre. I'm a sports physiotherapist working with the MP Cricket Association. Could you please share the screen?
Yes, sir.
I did my bachelor's from Indore in Indore Institute of Medical Sciences, and then I went to UK for my higher education. So I welcome you all, dear physios, on the occasion of World Physiotherapy Day 2020. This Corona has given an opportunity to come online and to meet and greet all of the physiotherapists from across the India, and that is finding something positive in a negativity. So this is what Corona has done to us. Please, next slide, please. So I'm going to discuss about the physiotherapy opportunity and its future in India and the United Kingdom. Okay. So before that, I just want to talk about the current trends in physiotherapy practice. I will talk about the two trends. So the first trend, which is with the current physiotherapy trend at the fresher level, and this trend, I am also a part of this particular trend. So when you pass out from your bachelor's level, what you actually focus on? What was your focus after getting a bachelor degree? Most of the physio, even me, I was planning for money. As soon as we just completed our graduation or we were in the internship, we were focusing on the money. But it is a wrong thing. Okay, and now at the current moment, I am seeing that most of the physiotherapists are focusing on the electrotherapy. Mainly, we are not the electrotherapists, we are physical therapists. We are missing that physical touch with the patient. We should do more of the manual practice rather than working on the electrotherapy. You ask yourself that are you doing the justice with the patient by just treating or focusing on the electrotherapy? As soon as a patient comes to you, what comes in your mind? If a patient comes to you with the knee pain, for example, what you focuses on? Oh, I will do whether you focuses on the electrotherapy or you focuses on the assessment. So you should ask yourself this question. And about the second trend, I will discuss it later. Please next. So a question for everyone who don't know how a sports physiotherapist work. When I or any other sports physiotherapist travel with the team, what do we carry? We carry our knowledge, our expertise, our diagnosis skills, our clinical reasoning skills, our manual skills, and then the taping and the dry needling. We do not carry any electrotherapy modality. At least I myself do not carry any particular electrotherapy modality. I mainly focuses on what type of injury it is, and then the manual skills, and then the taping and the needling wherever it is required. So let's share a funny incident. We might have all of them across with it. A common situation. Whenever we used to visit or when we used to visit in my bachelor to my family members, they were like, "Oh, you are a doctor. You are doing physiotherapy. Yeah, I am suffering from this pain and that pain." And I was like, "Okay. So you need to visit the nearest physiotherapy center, and you should ask them for the electrotherapy. You should ask them for the ultrasound, and you should ask them for the IFT, and then you'll feel better." I was not aware of the assessment skill because nobody taught us that the assessment is the main part. Please move on to the next slide. So, dear fresher, what should be your focus after graduation? I would like to share an example with you. You know the chartered accountant. The chartered accountant actually work under a senior chartered accountant, which is called articleship, and they do get paid. But you know what? Just 5,000, 6,000 per month. But as soon as they completed their chartered accountant course, they get the degree. The same CA would hire them for a higher package, maybe a month, 1 lakh per month, and so on. So why we as a senior physio, why don't we start such practice with our junior physiotherapists? We should hire the junior physiotherapist. Okay, I will portray in another form. You should focus on knowledge. You should focus on earning the assessment skill rather than the treatment skills. Please next slide. So working under a good physiotherapist will give you knowledge. You should ask your senior physiotherapist that they are here not for the money but for the knowledge assessment skills, because everyone is able to treat, everyone is able to put the electrotherapy modality, but nobody was able to assess any patient properly. So tell me, after graduation, after your bachelor, would you like to work under a senior physiotherapist or work under in a hospital for just 7 to 8,000, where the hospital also know that you don't have particular knowledge? I am talking this. It is a general concept I am talking about, not in pointing on any about any particular physio. I know nowadays I am seeing junior physiotherapists which have very good knowledge, practical knowledge. Okay, so my concern for you that instead of running behind the money, you should focus on learning the new skills from your senior physiotherapist. Please, next slide. So tell me, most of the physiotherapists I see on their comment on the Facebook that they are responded that why they choose this physiotherapy as a profession. So dear physio, you are living in India, the second largest population in the world, and soon we are going to beat the China in the terms of population. So there are 135 crore Indians living in India. Okay. Now, next slide, please. Now, if I ask you to cater only 10% of the Indian population, so that it would again come 13.5 crore. Okay, it's too much for you. Just try to cater 10% of that 13.5 crore, 1.35 crore. 10% of 1.35 crore is 13.5 lakhs. 10% of 13.5 lakhs is 1.35 lakh. And 10% of 1.35 lakh is 13,500. So it is 0.001% of 135 crore. So don't you think that you are living in India and you are not able to cater this 13,500 population? If we move to the next slide, please. If you cater 13,500 population for a charge of 300 rupees for 10 days, minimum 10 days, you will earn 4 crores 5 lakh rupees. Don't you think it is a motivation for you? You just have to cater 13,500 person, patient. Now someone will ask, sir, there are 1 lakh physiotherapists in India. They are our competitors. Okay, move to the next slide, please. If we divide 1 lakh population with the next slide, please. If we divide 1 lakh physiotherapists with the 135 crore Indians, then there again the number comes the same, 13,500. So you have 13,500 patients to cater, and you will earn minimum 4 crore rupees. If you treat them individually for 10 days, you are going to earn 4 crore 5 lakh rupees. Isn't it a motivation for you? Next slide, please. Now the second current trend in physiotherapy practice, learning new techniques. I am seeing that people, physios, junior, third year, second year, third year, final year are moving towards the learning this new technique, which as Dr. Swapnil has mentioned, from the 300-500 rupees instructor. But again, we physio working like a quack. Yes, and I will explain. I already explained you initially that there is no big difference between a quack and a physiotherapist. A good physiotherapist has a proper assessment skill, and anyone, any 12th pass can also able to do the passive movement by seeing a physiotherapist, or able to place the electrode from YouTube channel. Okay, so this is what our quack work, and this is how our second year, third year, final year student works. So you should have to stop this practice. If you want to uplift your profession, you have to stop this type of practice, doing this practice. You should focus on your manual skills. You should focus on learning new treatment skills. I am not against treatment skill, but I am more towards the assessment skill. Nowadays, or initially also, nobody was bothered about assessment. They were actually focusing towards the treatment. And even in few hospitals, in colleges, if a patient comes with a back pain or knee pain, there is a protocol defined. If comes with the knee pain, just do that. It comes with the back pain, do that. No assessment needed, and even if no assessment needed, you have to follow that particular treatment only. They do not bother about teaching you the proper assessment skill. I may be wrong. There are few colleges which from where the students are getting good knowledge, but again, I am talking about the general practice. This next slide. It may be, the now the which you guys are waiting for the opportunity in India and UK. So there are plenty of jobs for the physiotherapist. You can work as a consultant physiotherapist in multi-specialty hospitals, healthcare centers, NGOs like old age homes, corporate physiotherapists, MNC. They hire physiotherapists to which treat their workers, and the ergonomic care advisor also. So this list you can. I will ask Dr. Bilal to share this PDF file with you. Okay, please next slide. So again, the treatment is easy, assessment is not. Only good assessment skill will make you stand out of the crowd from your competitor. When we talk about our senior or our faculty, we do not talk about their treatment skill. We actually talk about their assessment skill. How much time they spend on a patient, and how efficiently they are assessing him, and what kind of tests they are applying, and what conclusion they are reaching after 10-15 minutes of assessment. So only a good physiotherapist. Please next slide. So why I went for UK and how I gained this. So I never wanted to be a mediocre physiotherapist. As soon as I passed my bachelor's degree, I realized that I do not wanted to be a mediocre physiotherapist because I was doing only electrotherapy. So me and my friend had a discussion and we transferred UK. And because we actually missed those assessment skill in our bachelor, so we went to the UK to learn higher degree, the advanced skills, advanced knowledge. And there, after reaching UK and after studying from UK University, we realized that we were wrong. In India, the practice, how we learn from the from mistakes we learn, and in UK it is evidence-based practice. So in UK they have this patient-centric approach, and in India it is money-centric or the treatment-centric approach. So in UK you will learn, if you are planning to go to UK, you will learn the clinical skill, different diagnosis, differential diagnosis skills, how you should correlate the different how you will correlate the case studies with the different tests. And the most important thing which in India we are missing is the research methodology. There is very poor research which are done by the sorry to say, but it is very poor quality. People do not know about the basic petrosphere. When I asked them, did you have completed your master's degree, you had in this particular thesis, did you do the randomized controlled trial? Did you actually there are two groups, so did you do a lottery system to whom to go for the treatment or whom should be in the other group? No, they do not know about this Pedro scale. So if you do not know about the Pedro scale, how you have completed your thesis, how you completed your dissertation. So when juniors come to me, sir, I want to do my dissertation, I simply tell them, see, I have learned a different research methodology and my knowledge is different, and in India the trend is totally different. Next slide, please. So a physiotherapist, we all have come across this particular quote. A physiotherapist is the brain of a scientist, the heart of a humanist, and the hands of an artist. But we are lacking the skills of a businessman. You are a good physiotherapist, but you are lacking a good businessman skill. You should start, if you think that you are a good physiotherapist, you should start promoting and marketing your skills, your expertise, and let the people know that you are here. Sorry, let the people know that you are working in their particular area and you are able to treat the difficult case whichever comes to you. Next slide, please. And always remember, if you serve the quality, you will get the quantity. We all have come across this 3 Idiot movie where the American says, कामयाब होने के लिए नहीं, काबिल होने के लिए पढ़ाई करो. So again, I'm telling the same thing, that you should focus on assessment skill. If you know the assessment properly, anyone can do the treatment. 70% is assessment, 30% is treatment, according to me. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yeah, I already mentioned this. So, moral of the story, a good physiotherapist is the one who has good treatment skill, manual skills. A better one who has the good assessment skill. And the best one, according to me, is the one who has good command over assessment and the treatment skill and understand the patient need. What he wants, what are his short-term goals, what are his long-term goals. If you understand this, if you have this patient-centric approach, then you are going to treat patient accurately and the patient will satisfy with you. You know, it is not very hard to convince a patient about the physiotherapy. But because of this such malpractices, patients are getting, angry with the physiotherapist. I have recently come across few patients. They said that, sir, you are the first one who have actually touched me. Else the senior physiotherapist, he was just like, okay, you are suffering from this. I will do this. I will give you this modality and that modality. So again, the one thing, we are physical therapists, we should touch the patient, we should assess them properly, and then and only then you will gain the confidence of the patient, and then and only then you will treat them efficiently. So that's enough from this side. I hope you have gained some knowledge, some good, and you will work how to uplift the physiotherapy profession. And if you have any queries about going to UK, I will guide you regarding the SPPC or which course you want to select, so that you can have a good higher education from abroad. I'm not saying that in India the colleges are bad enough, but already what Dr. Swapnil Mate has told you, that you should go and check whether there are faculties or which are according to the UGC norms, because none of the colleges are following the UGC norms, so they are cheating with you. So that is why even I searched to go, before going to UK, I searched for good university or colleges. Then I realized that it would be better to go abroad and to stand out of the crowd. And now actually I am realizing that I am actually standing out of the crowd from my competitors, from my neighbor competitor. Thank you very much, guys. Best of luck. If you have any queries, this is my number. And if you, best of luck with your future.
Thank you very much, sir.
Any